proving Terrance Howard wrong. This guy's to be trolling, right? Unfortunately, Terrance is not trolling. Terrance genuinely believes that 1 times 1 is 2, and we're going to go prove him wrong today. So 1 times 1 is actually 1, if you didn't know. If you have one set of one thing, you can only have one thing. And we're going to go over 2 more pretty simple examples, Terrance. So if you have 2 sets of one thing, you're going to have 2 things. You can see I have like a little, like kind of like 2 sticks over there to like kind of help you imagine this. And then if you have 1 set of 2 things, you have 2 things. So as you can see by my little great artwork here, you can clearly see that 1 times 1 has to equal 1 by this logic, and we know multiplication is grouping by this. And also, Terrance, you actually just proved something else. You proved that multiplication is commutative, but that's kind of besides the point here. So we're going to conclude that 1 times 1 is not 2. And Terrance, you seem to really hate squares because you basically just said that any square, the unit square, is wrong. You were claiming that the unit square has an area of 2. Like, why do you hate squares, dude? Come on, what did they do to you? So Terrance goes on to make this really weird claim on the Chris Vernon show that is apparently super wacky to him, that the square root of 2 cubed is equal to 2 root times root 2. And it's really not all that wacky, Terrance, if you understand factoring, which I'm not entirely sure if you do based on the last examples, but we'll go over it. But the reality is that, yes, they do intersect, you can see on this function. But Terrance goes on to call this a mathematical fallacy and an unnatural equation, which I don't even know what the hell that means. In my many years of doing mathematics, I genuinely do not know what this means, Terrance. Never heard it once. But if we do the work here, we cube 2, and then we get the square root of 8 equals 2 times root 2. You take your factors, and then what's the square root of 4? You should have learned that in, I don't know, maybe 7th or 8th grade. Maybe even 6th. And, you just do 2 times the square root of 2. And boom, they're equal. There you go, Terrance. And literally every single computer would agree with me. Hate to tell you, but you're wrong. And factors literally tell us that this holds true. And again, once again, my point, if you graph these arbitrary x values, these variables, as we call them, you will see these intersect perfectly. But Terrance goes on to make this claim, well, x cubed then must equal 2, which must equal x plus x. What are you talking about, you goober? X is some arbitrary value. You're a goof. Please learn algebra. X can be anything within its domain if you understand this concept. In fact, this is very applicable to the real world because we could see if certain values intersect with each other or not. It's very important in the principle of mathematics. And again, we could see it here. These things intersect. It's not unique to the last little function you showed me at all, in fact. This function actually intersects at multiple points with each other. And if you did new algebra, you could prove that very easily. So please don't fall for this. Google doesn't even have images for your topic, dude. Just please stop spewing this on the internet. Stop trying to act like you're some sort of crazy scientist. You're not. And I sincerely hope that you learn mathematics. Because, this is just atrocious what you're spreading here, dude. Please, just stop. Learn algebra, learn mathematics, and I will have some respect for you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoy this content, and I'll see you in the next one.